So the Burning Crusade anniversary are coming with a lot of changes, and some people are happy and some people are not happy, but I will tell you, the people that love GDKPs, they are not happy at all. And today we're taking a look at this post right here, reviewing TBC loot systems. Let me just make sure you can read everything in the post. There we go. Let's just read the post, shall we? Reviewing TBC loot systems. Hey all, happy Friday. In the light of the TBC changes, most of which are awesome, many folks are hoping for more clarity concerning the loot system that shall not be named. It's looking like time spent in raids overall will be drastically reduced compared to 2021, with post-nerf changes and Lady Vash and Kael'thas no longer being a hard gap, which resulted in several wipes per night for most guilds as they progged through tier 5. With more time means more alts. More alts means more raids, and many of which will be pug driven as a ton of guilds, including my own, only have 1 to 2 main runs and pug most of the alt runs. For those who have the time, alts are a fun way to enjoy the game on a class that you generally don't main. A giant pitfall that we encountered on Nightslayer US was that alts were too costly gold-wise to maintain for many folks, myself included. Sure, you don't need to spend 300 plus gold per raid prior to Nax, but tons of folks enjoy flasking and spending gold on high damage consumables like Elixir of the Mongoose, which were a staggering 20 gold plus per for most of the expansion. The cost added up fast, and alts within our Horde guild diminished quickly, as folks realized they didn't have the time to farm the gold to supply these alts with the obscene consumable prices. I realized that the majority of this Reddit has a hard line stance against GDKP, and this is fair, as in the past it was strongly believed that GDKP incentivized and increased the gold buying, having attended a successful SR Pug raid for all of Classic. I strongly believe now that enabling GDKP will heavily reduce gold buying for all anniversary servers. This is such a fun take, by the way, that all the GDKP lovers have, because here's the thing, they are currently buying gold so that they can get gold for their consumes and their flasks. But if GDKPs are introduced, they will no longer ever have to buy gold, because they can raid and get their gold from raids. This is the most selfish take of all time, that only GDKP and this will be agreeing with. And people are going to disagree with me right now, in the comment of this video, being like, "Oh, Solheim, you're so stupid, man. You have no idea what you're talking about. You are a GDKP, Andy. I'm already telling you, you will hate me. You will disagree with my take, because you love GDKPs. Okay, rant over. Every week, in the SR1 and the Cross Anniversary Discords, people lament openly about needing to buy gold just to raid. It is seemingly become widespread, and disturbingly does not have the same shame once attached to it. Oh yeah, no. Everybody, their mother and their house pet are buying gold right now. Myself nor my guildies would ever buy gold, but we encounter new faces and voices each week who talk very openly about it, and this is a massive problem. I can tell you right now that from the, let's just say, 20 content creators in Classic that I talk to, at least half of them buy gold. So yeah, that's it. Like, even people that play the game for a living buy gold. OnlyFans buy gold. It's crazy. The amount of people buying gold in this game, and people don't care about it. Like, if people found out you bought gold, they wouldn't even, they wouldn't care, right? They really wouldn't. I hate it. I hate that gold buying is a thing. I don't like botting. I think I've been the content creator that has been mostly trying to go on an anti-botting crusade. The amount of botting videos that I have from Classic WoW, TBC and Wrath, showing how the bots are working, the streams that I have, reporting bots as well. Bro, it is what it is though, right? On top of that, the soft reserve and hard reserve system has become entirely unhinged. We are proud to be a part of one of the only 15 out of 15 max pug runs that does not hard reserve loot. I will say, the soft reserve and hard reserves, I hope he goes into it here, but that is also become a very bad system that I don't like either at the moment. Let's just see. That said, there are tons of SRHR ones that will openly, yeah, there we go, sell loot GDKP style, or even for hard cash. The AI GM responses we have seen when reporting this behavior states that individual players are allowed to sell loot for gold, no matter how immoral this may seem. This is a disgusting practice where the raid leaders are legally allowed to pocket the gold from items they sell instead of sharing it amongst the 40 players who made the raid possible. I have seen confirmed screenshots, I've seen the same by the way, and heard stories of raid leaders pocketing $900 cash for single items, while hoarding in nearly 100,000 gold for other single items as well. Why is this a practice allowed when sharing it amongst the people is a far more moral system? I've experienced both the GDKP and this soft reserve hard reserve system at length, and I strongly believe that GDKP is the superior system in every sense. It rewards regular attendance and regulates itself perfectly. Soft reserve, on the other hand, is sheer luck. A regular attendee can lose 10 items or win 10 items in a row, and this does not encourage safe and fair loot distribution. Please share thoughts below. Hate to bring up such an incendiary topic, but having more communication from Blizzard regarding these exploited systems and the possible restoration of GDKP would be great. Now, here's the thing. We've already had the GDKP. In Classic WoW the first time, TBC Classic as well, and Wrath Classic, we had the GDKPs. Botting and gold buying was still a thing, and this is in an era of gaming where it was even less, like, publicly allowed, or like people cared way more back then than they do now, because we're replaying it for the first time, or like for the second time. So we're replaying TBC Classic for the second time right now. The first time, people wanted it to be more pure. At the moment, if you buy gold, nobody cares. In TBC Classic the first time, people actually cared. If you bought the store mount, there's a reason why /spit was taken out. You bought the store mount and the level boost and got spat on. If you buy those boosts right now, people clap for you. They cheer for you. You are basically intended to buy the boost, so we can already see that people cared way more back in the day, and even then, there were lots of people buying gold. The botting was crazy in TBC the first time. We've already had the GDKP, and I'm going to go against what he said here, that enabling GDKP would heavily reduce gold buying for all anniversary servers. I don't think it will. It will make negative impact. It will basically make no impact, because sure, the people that are currently buying gold to buy consumes, they can now raid and get the gold from the raid and no longer buy gold. But there will be new people that raid on a casual level. They will now buy gold to join these GDKPs. The thing is, GDKPs are working because some people spend gold and some people make gold. There's a reason why, if you play Mist of Pandaria right now as well, where GDKPs are happening, people are looking for something they call spenders. They will invite between 5 and 10 pumpers, and then they look for spenders. With like, you need to have a certain budget. We saw this in Season of Discovery as well, where people invited pumpers, and then they invited spenders, and they asked you what your budget was. There are winners and losers in every GDKP, and people like this, people that have this stance right here, they are the pumpers. These are the people that are currently pumping in Classic WoW. They're buying consumes, buying gold to buy consumes, and they know, and you cannot tell me anything else here, they know that if they get GDKPs, they will no longer have to buy gold, because they get their gold from the raids. But in order for them to get their gold from the raid, somebody else has to buy that gold and join those raids. This right here is such a dumb sentence. Now, I'll let you know where I stand on this. I don't want the GDKPs to come to TBC during its progression, but I want us to get TBC era, and I want us to have GDKPs on TBC era. The reason why is that GDKPs are usually a great way to keep the content relevant. Like if Classic Era right now had no GDKPs, I think raiding on Classic Era would be way less like done than it is currently. There's a huge crowd that really loves the GDKPs, and there's also a huge crowd that hates the GDKPs. Why not give us the option to do both? Because in TBC the first time, we had the GDKPs. This right here is the only time we can experience TBC without the GDKPs. So let us do that, but when the TBC era comes out, which I believe should be a thing by the way, give GDKPs to Classic Era, like TBC Classic Era. That way we can always have anniversary servers that are not GDKPs, and Era servers are always GDKPs. Because even now in Classic WoW, we've kind of gotten accustomed to anniversary being no GDKP, and Classic Era being GDKP. The same thing can be done in TBC as well. TBC Anniversary, no GDKP, TBC Era, GDKP. But hey, if you like spending your money on gold anyway, and while I cannot offer you that because that is technically RMT, what I can do is offer you knowledge. So what I have is a TBC Goldmaking guide, and I also have a bundle option for both TBC and Classic WoW. In these guides you will find the best gold farms in both Classic WoW and TBC, so by getting the bundle for example, you can use the Classic WoW guide to prepare yourself for the Burning Crusade, and use the TBC guide to make gold in the Burning Crusade. These guides contains the best gold farms in the game, and ways to craft for gold as well, so not only farming but crafting, flipping, you name it. It basically shows you how I have made my gold in Classic WoW and TBC the first time. So check it out through the link down below. You also get early access to content, exclusive content, way more videos for TBC by the way. As we get closer to TBC, we even have 2 exclusive videos right now, and an early access video as well, and way more videos to come as we get closer to TBC and in the Burning Crusade itself as well. You also get access to a gold making Discord community when buying these guides, so you get way more than just the guide itself. It's also a great way to support me as well. The links will be down below in the pinned comment. Either way, let me know your thoughts about GDKPs in the comments down below. Do you agree with me? Do you hate me? Either way, let me know your thoughts and leave a like. Thank you for watching. I'll see you again in the next video. Yeah, that's it. Peace out. Bye.